Hello everybody and welcome back. This is Adrian. Thank you so much for joining me today. Ooh, I gotta sneeze. It's gonna be time for some Europa Universalis IV as Japan in our Mandated Heaven campaign. With the Mandated Heaven expansion, obviously. Okay, so it's year 1666. We're about to attack Baradia. We just got done conquering a lot of China. So we're gonna go and put down some rebels. We're gonna attack Baradia, hopefully make him into a tributary state. I think it should be possible. Yeah, I think so. The war score hopefully will work out in our favor. Let's go and declare Ming will not join this guy, so I believe that his subservience to Ming will be cut off if Ming does not defend him. Yeah, there we go. Or is he still a tributary? I don't know, actually. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to investigate that. I'm not actually entirely sure what's up with that. Let's go and send some troops up here. No, yep, I still have some siege leaders and stuff. So, wow, what? Can you believe that? Oh yeah, we had some mothballed forts, didn't we? Sweet. It looks like Russia is pushing into China, so we're gonna want to push him back. We don't want him around. Yeah, that's not what we want. Let's go ahead and make Baradia, I think, into either a vassal or state or a tributary. If that's possible. Is he a tributary of Ming? How the fuck is he still a tributary of Ming? It looks like he's still a tributary of Ming. Yeah, even though Ming denied the call to arms, he's still a tributary. What the hell, dude? Really? What is up with that? That's kind of strange. I'm not entirely sure why that is. I don't even really know exactly how to take these subjects from Ming and make them tributaries. It's really actually kind of oblivious to me. In that case then, Mongolia is independent. I can make Mongolia into a tributary. Although actually, I think we do have a truce. Oh wait. Yeah, until 1680. In theory, I could fully annex Baradia, although I already do have a little bit of overextension myself right now. But in theory, a full annexation of Baradia is possible. I could force him to release countries, but that doesn't really help me at all. I'll admit. This is a lot of Tengri land and such as well, which doesn't help me. Well, it's Vajrayana too. There's no real Confucian territory up here, no. Let's see here. So 20 meritocracy will give us core creation cost minus 10%. This will save us if we do start coring Baradia. It'll save us some money. Is that worth it though, right? I mean, I have military points though, so if I have to buy meritocracy, I can. But I mean, our harmony as well, because we're harmonizing with Shinto. No, I think I'll hold off on it. There's those separatists once again. Okay, so in theory, can I fully annex you? Oh shit, yeah, I can. Let's wait for this overextension to go down. I think maybe a full annexation of Baradia is gonna be what's gonna happen here. We'll annex Mongolia as well in the future. We'll have to push back Russia. Russia's becoming a problem. We're gonna need to push his ass back. As far as idea groups, I will probably take, if not something military in nature, possibly offensive. I think I'm going to go humanist because there is a lot of unrest that we are dealing with right now. We do have just a lot of unrest. There's a lot of stuff going on. So it's just something that we have to keep in mind. No overextension now, right? April. Okay. Since it's a full annexation, let's go ahead and kill this guy over here. Yeah, so Russia will be a problem. We're still colonizing Australia because we want to beat back the Spanish. Want to keep them out of our sphere. So, how's our forcement? We have quite a bit of forcement that we could probably permanent navies by the Ottomans. Okay. Yeah, we could also start making a lot of this stuff into states. Probably not a bad idea. I think it'd be okay to do that. Might be in some sort of coalition, which I don't even care about. It's 90.7 overextension. Okay. Ooh, yeah. I'm actually gonna go ahead. Let's keep these forts. Let's get rid of maybe this one in Zealand Goal. I don't like that one, but let's keep these forts in Beijing. I can get rid of this one. Apparently there's an exclave now for Ming. Holy shit, look at that unrest. So we've got 3 up here. Yeah, because we might have some unrest. So I'm gonna go ahead and fortify the ones on the border with Ming. And the one in Korea as well should probably be fortified. We'll just keep these as for now. Until the unrest is gone, we will yeah. Colonial Assembly. Ooh. Ooh, Alaska. Ooh. Let's wait for this war exhaustion to come down. Yeah, we're quite a bit ahead on tech, which is good. I like that. Popular novel. We lead by example. Not decree, let it be. Or we gain harmony, but we get some unrest. Plus 10% harmony. So we get 4.6 harmony? Oh no. Wow, that's weird. Okay, my math does not work out very well, does it? Oh, plus 10% harmony out of 100. Oh, okay. Actually, yeah. Let's take this this decree. And I'm gonna buy up our meritocracy a little bit. That's fun. Saves me some admin over the long term. Yeah. Damn separatists, man. We do have some pretty serious unrest issues, I'll admit. Ooh, 15 meritocracy or 5 mandate. Oh, you bastards! Examinations of 1668. I just bought up the meritocracy. Son of a bitch. I guess a mandate would make more sense here, but damn it. I just spent basically almost 200 military power that I really didn't need to. But we were kept on anyway, so... yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, we're definitely out of manpower, really. I should at least make Beijing... if not our actual primary trade center, or center of trade, we gotta make it into a state. Yeah, for sure. Still 5 years ahead on just so much. Wow, look at that unrest. Holy crap. Holy crap. Japanese tawdry. Yeah, that's crazy. How are we doing down here? How are our colonies down here? They're not growing that quickly. I actually kind of anticipated they'd grow quicker. Still global tariffs guy. Could purchase another ability. Harsh treatment doesn't help me out. Autonomy change cooldown doesn't help me out. Form maintenance on ward with rival, maybe. Change rival cost. That might help out. And then Edict of Absolutism. Yeah, none of these are really too useful. I want to start a golden era. Probably not a bad idea. I guess like autonomy change cooldown. Sure, that's probably okay. Is there? Can we reduce autonomy anywhere? Actually, let's take a look at that. Theoretically here, but damn, dude, look at the unrest in some of these places. It's pretty crazy. Let's go ahead and make Liaoning. This is north of Bai. Liaoning. I'm gonna core these, and I want to give Beijing to the merchant guilds. And let's go ahead and can I embrace any cultures, anything like that? Zili. I'm thinking possibly embracing Chinese cultures would not be a bad idea, just because we'll be expanding a lot into China, but I don't know. I've actually considered expanding it to the coast of China, taking everything on the coast, and then making Ming himself a tributary, and just leaving him here to, like, guard against Tibet or something. Probably not a bad idea, actually, because just conquering all of China would just take so many admin points. They're pretty crazy. But it would be we'd be very wealthy. I mean, then again, we're wealthy now, so I don't actually know how much sense that does make. Ooh, yeah, head to Allah. There we go. 5 manpower, I like that. Blame local officials. Holy shit, lose 1,000 ducats. All right. Then this guy, this is done when? That's a shame. It just gives you progress. It doesn't actually tell you when it's done. All right. Whatever you say. By far, I can afford some better advisors. Holy shit. They're actually not even that expensive, I'll admit. 13.5 ducats a month for a level 3 advisor? That's really not a lot. I thought it was usually like 27, 28. Diplo rep guy. I don't have any vassals to integrate. Yearly inflation reduction. I could grab. Yeah, I could be part of the merchant guilds. I could grab this guy. I think we will actually. Master of Mint, yeah. Because we do need points. Alaska. You're getting uppity. For the Lord. Priest tiers, enforce religion. I guess if we are going to stay Confucian, enforcing religion on Alaska is probably not a bad idea, and then I could just placate him, because I have 100 prestige right now. That's fine. Yeah, now we're at 0 prestige. That's fine. We get 3.54 prestige per year. Holy shit. That's a lot. Do I have any need for any more admin points? Oh yeah, huh? Going for humanist would also give me an idea cost reduction, minus 10%. That'd be really good. And yearly harmony increase, apparently. It's actually well worth it. And leader fire, regiment cost. This would give us cheaper troops. Let's colonize more of Australia. There's plenty to do over here. Plenty to colonize. We gotta push out the damn Spanish. He's allied with the Commonwealth of Palatinate, Sardinia, and Liège. We should keep building manufactories and other things. 1670. We have 30 years to build universities for the Enlightenment. Firearms. With the arrival of Western traders with the first portable firearms that come to our realm, these weapons are unlike the ones used here, and they promise to revolutionize warfare. Yeah, we want firearms. The thing is I'm no longer Shinto. I'm not sure why I'm still getting these ideas. Isn't that weird? I'm kept out on military points again. Okay, interesting. Let me take a look here. I do want to take a look at my modifiers. How much my advisor costs reduced by? 30%. Not bad. Hell no, I'm not giving you autonomy. I will rein them in. Okay. Mongolia. Yes, I got permanent claims in all of China. Okay. And we have 66% trade power here in Beijing. What's the actual wealth here? It's 13.5 ducats. I make a lot more from Nippon, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna get down here. Down here is gonna be nice. We have the second most powerful army on Earth. Probably second to the Ottomans alone, I'm thinking. Yeah, the Ottomans got pretty good troops. Then again, a lot of these guys have mercs, actually. I don't have any mercs, so. Let's grab this guy. Let's see how we do against the rebels. We do very well. We do very well. Still have a little bit of unrest in some places, but it's getting better. It's getting better. Just finished some colonies here in Australia. Turn Nate is here. We should attack him. I'll be honest. We should attack, yeah, we should attack a lot of people. Damn tributary fleets beset by pirates, man. I'm serious. Okay. Wow. Two rebel stacks at once, huh? Whatever will we do? Righteous. Our heir is righteous. While the following effect on our country if Setahito becomes ruler. Nothing. There's no effect for being righteous? What the hell? That's interesting. Is that curious? I've never seen that before. A trait that has no effect. I've never seen that. That's really weird. Oh, we missed that barely. You bastards. Anyone rest up here? I can get rid of this fort. We just got printing press gives benefits. I love it. There's the Russians. Unified China? Does he own territory of China? Oh, he does. Yeah, he's got a little bit down here. I'll have to take out Mongolia in 1680. Need more troops. How are we doing with technology? Is anybody else? I think the Ottomans embraced a manufacturing institution. Spain has not. Neither has Russia. Ming is falling behind. Yeah, they're trying to get the printing press. If I can force you to be a tributary. Holy shit, dude. So I have 1 carrack, 12 lights, 27 galleys, 57 transports. Taking pretty significant losses, I'll admit. Let's take a look here. More development. We need to do more military development. Alright. So let's go ahead and have what I would call an interior fleet and then a peripheral fleet. At least according to the Mahanian doctrine. Your interior fleet is a fleet that protects your coastlines and such, and could be composed of like submarines and, you know, light ships and things like that, whereas your peripheral fleet has to be very, very strong and has to have a lot of marines and has to be capable of defending your positions in far-flung reaches of the world. So we're gonna grab maybe 8 lights, 3 transports, 3 galleys. 3 galleys, 3 transports, and we'll grab them there. And then I want a peripheral fleet, which I guess we could build them over here in actual mainland Japan. We got shipyards. Yeah, we have shipyards here. We need to have shipyards everywhere. And I guess we can get shipyards here in Korea too, probably not a bad idea. Actually, we should have shipyards basically everywhere, to be fair. And then for the peripheral fleet, it's gonna need to be heavies, and it's gonna be expensive. I'm thinking like 40, 20 or 30 or 40, maybe 30. Well, let's do, yeah. Okay, let's go and grab, we're gonna grab 29 heavies. We'll move this guy here to, I believe, Echizen. Right, is that where the, yeah. So we have basically 30 heavies to guard from the Pacific to the Atlantic. Yeah, that's fine. That'll work out good. And also our positions here, because the Spanish are probably going to be moving in here. So we may have to declare some international wars. Got some colonialism CBs against the Spanish. We're going to be getting advanced CBs pretty soon. Pretty soon. I believe it took 23. Japanese top end. What the hell? Really? Japanese top end. Son of a bitch, you Spanish. Fuck you. You bastards. Alright, points are pretty good. We have a pretty good ruler. I mean, he's a 243, but the tolerant and then the silver tongue is cool. Yeah. No, I don't want to declare war on Lubeck. Dissemination of firearms. The flint-like muskets brought to us by the foreigners have proven easier to mass-produce than we could have hoped. As more and more of our troops can be equipped with these guns, it is clear that we will not be able to limit their spread. We get some manpower, or we get morale of armies, firearm restrictions, and national manpower modifier. Ooh, for 10 years. Ooh. I'm gonna go for the morale of armies. Holy shit. That's how much money we're making? At full maintenance? Oh my god. That is an incredible amount of money, dude. Holy shit. Why am I making so much cash? Jesus. Okay. Let me see. I don't think we need grand shipyards. I think we'll be okay. I do want more manufactories, though. Anything over like 0.30 as far as income. A lot of these will pay for themselves pretty quickly, so. Let's take our technologies. I'm gonna grab our cohorn mortars. We still have Banner Cavalry and Asian Musketeers. I think for this idea group, Humanist is gonna be the way to go. We're about to finish up Administrative. Civil Service, and we're gonna get a number of states, and then we can just work on Humanist. That's gonna be awesome. Because we can't really take Religious, because we don't want to mess around with this Harmony thing. You know, and then we just have so much territory to conquer. I mean, Confucian, we got some Animist stuff down here. We got so many cultures that we're going to promote. There's just a lot to do, so. I think Humanists are going to be the way to go. And plus, I kind of want to get rid of all these revolts, man. They're a little annoying. Or at least they sap my manpower. They take away my manpower for other things, so. Damn, we get merchant guilds, gain some loyalty. Okay. So this is one army. No, so this is one army, and this is another. Forced tributary state against Spain. All right, whatever you say. Let's see. Russia's allied with the Ottomans, huh? It's an unholy alliance. Interesting. Maximilian de Savoia. Oh yeah, how are the dynasties over here? De Valois, de Savoia. Savoia. The Tudor dynasty reigns here. The Trastamars are on the throne of Bohemia. Oh shit! Bohemia's in a PU under Spain. Oh my god. That's scary, but strangely historical. Let's see. Let's go ahead and try and reorganize our armies a little bit. This is our Carrick fleet. Oh my god, we're still making a lot of money. We got 2 deckers now. Fun fact. After the discovery of firearms in Japan in 1543, by the year 1600, Japan by far, out of any region on Earth, and I'm talking on Earth, man, even the Ottomans with their professional Janissary Corps, Japan by far on any place on Earth had the largest amount of firearms ever manufactured and ever produced. Compared to anywhere else in the world. Yeah. As soon as the firearms were discovered in 1543, and because they were brought by the Japanese traders, they landed on, I believe, the island of Tanegashima, which is this little island right here. The Portuguese basically gave some guns to the Japanese, and within a decade, they say Japanese swordsmiths and weaponsmiths had learned to replicate matchlocks and even improve upon the industrial design that Europeans had not yet mastered, really. They weren't able to produce the matchlocks, the Tanegashima, that the Japanese could do in such an easy and quick amount of time. It's said that because Japan was lacking in natural resources like iron and steel and things like that, Japan and Japanese swordsmiths in particular and weaponsmiths had to be very, very particular with their use of metals to be able to keep as much metal within the country as possible to be able to use it most effectively. So all the guns that were manufactured here, you know, with iron and metal and such, were just of superb quality, and the industrial manufacturing process allowed Japan to produce. It was like, I think it was by the year 1600, from 1545 to 1600, they say like 1 million guns were produced, 1 million matchlocks alone, which is by far more than any of these guys had. I mean, probably the Ottomans with their Janissary Corps didn't even come close to 1 million guns. That's like incredible, literally. You know, Japan, I think in that time had a population of what? It wasn't that much. I mean, I know that the population of France in the year 1450 was like 20 million people, which was a lot for that time. Spain, in comparison, in the year 1450 had a population of like, what was it? Like just maybe 6 million people, 5 million people? Really wasn't a lot. Whereas Japan, yeah, Japan had a huge population. Japan is still today, to this day, has a very large population. So, concept of Shangdi. Yeah, we want that religious harmonization. We want that. We're almost done. Almost done with it. So, fun fact, that was my tangent for the day. It looks like, I think it's gonna be time for me to take a break. So, alright guys, this is year 1675. I'm gonna go ahead and take a break here. The Japanese Empire is growing. The Asian co-prosperity sphere will be there. And it's growing. Yeah, we're gonna be dominating a lot of the world here pretty soon. We might be going to war with Spain. As soon as I take over most of the Pacific and take over all of China, I think wars with Russia and Spain are going to be in order. Make some tributaries out of these guys on the peripheries. We'll see. So, alright guys, I will see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching as always. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much.